Back at it on another Friday night. This is always the place to be. We're here for another Can You Handle Ball Handling class. So tonight, I'm here for all of my intermediate to advanced level players. So what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna make our crossover much more aggressive, much more explosive by implementing a step cross. So when we talk about the crossover dribble, of course, we know the crossover dribble, all right? Push side to side, all right? Fingertips to the floor, being able to use this move as a counter move to get past the defense. But we want to go beyond just a general crossover, right? We want to be super fast, we want to be quick, we want to be explosive, being able to utilize this move to beat our defenders. So notice I have two cones laid here, right? My two yellow cones. So we're going to be working off these two yellow cones using that step cross movement. Then we're going to go into a melody for the night. So working with my first yellow cone, I'm going to have the ball here in my left hand, all right? So as I attack this cone, I want to be able not just to attack it and cross here, but I want to be able to attack it and step cross. So what the step helps us do is the step is a manipulation step, right, to get our defenders to bite to this step, to think that I'm going this way, and then I want to be able to carry the ball back to the opposite side using my crossover dribble. So as we attack this first cone here, again, ball's going to be in my left hand. I want to take this dribble and I want to get into a split position here as I prepare for the step cross, right? So I'm taking this dribble, I'm stepping here. The next movement is going to be here with my cross. Now notice, in this position, right, I'm in a split position again. The ball is here on the outside of my frame. Now, I'm not hanging the ball way out here, right, exposing the ball to the defense, but I've got that ball outside of my frame, still tight enough to me where I have complete control of the basketball. So again, as we start from the top, I'm here, okay, having that ball here in my left hand. We're gonna attack here with the dribble step and be able to cross here. All right, so again, as we step cross, boom, we take that step, manipulating that defender again so that they bite this way. We're pulling the ball back this way, utilizing our crossover dribble here. So now we want to talk about how do we get to our second cone. So now again, we want to utilize our first step cross movement here at our first cone. Then we want to be able to get to the next cone, cross that cone over as well using the step cross movement. So now I'm coming here, boom, step, cross. Now I'm going to take another dribble to get here to my next cone. Same rules are going to apply, but now we'll be coming from the right side, so we're going to step with our right foot. So now I take this dribble, step, now I'm able to cross as well, right? So again, we come out of that crossover, we're able to attack the next one, boom, for one dribble, step, being able to cross the ball over. So we went all together, attacking our first cone and our second cone. Look like this, step cross, one, step cross, okay? Again, starting from the top, one, step cross, one, step cross. All right, so now what we want to be able to do is practice this, right? Get really, really good at it, being very agile, being very quick. So we want to talk about a little melody drill here, right? So I'm going to remove one cone. Now I'm only working off one yellow cone here. So again, as we talk about the step cross, we always want to be able to make that step movement, right? So boom, I want to make this step movement here, okay? Whether we make our step movement in front or sometimes we have to make it more to the side, either is fine, but we want to be able to make that manipulation step first. Always make sure that the defender bites in the opposite way from which we're trying to get to. So notice I've got this yellow cone right here in the middle of me, okay? So we're going to start going to the right side. I'm going to have the ball in my right hand. So again, as we step cross, okay, I want to take that first step. Notice that I've got my opposite hand, which is my left hand up, okay? Using this as a hesitation hand, a manipulation hand as well, but taking the ball. All right, so I'm here, boom. First movement here, stepping, okay? Again, ball's on the outside of my frame, not hanging way here, right? We want to be able to protect it, not expose the ball to the defense. But as I get here to step, boom, that ball is right here. I'm in a good solid motion to be able to cross the ball over. Now, as we get into our rhythm and our melody, we want to be able to go with this step cross movement back and forth, pretty much side to side. All right, it's going to look like a melody. So as we come here again for a step, all right, being able to cross the ball here, okay? So initially we want to make sure that our feet become like they're on a string, okay? Our feet are gonna be on a string as we're able to go back and forth with this step cross movement. So here's how it'll look. Initially, we want to be able to break it down, build it up, right? So we're gonna start here, okay? Let's go 3 reps where we just step and we hold it here, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, okay? So there's our first part of the movement. Just a simple step, keeping the ball on the outside frame. Now we want to be able to use the crossover. All we're going to do here is we're going to step, cross, bring this outside foot in, which is our right foot. So now I'm going to be here again, step, cross, bringing the outside foot in. I want you to raise your body completely, give yourself balance here as we continue to break it down. So let's go for 3 reps here. Step, cross, 1. Step, cross, 2. Step, cross, 3. Okay, very good. All right, so now we want to be able to break it down and get to the opposite side, which is our left side, right? So how do we do that? So notice in that breakdown there, right, we were able, as we crossed the ball, our inside foot came in first, right? So to get to the other side, to be able to go right into our step cross motion, on the left side, we want to be able to bring our right foot down first, then our left foot is able to step. So what that means is, breaking it down, taking it slowly here, we step with that right foot, we cross, feet again are on a string, right foot goes down first. Now I'm able to step with my left foot. Notice that I'm in the same position that I was on the right side. Now the ball's on the left side. So what does that mean? We want to be able to get back to our right side. So we would do the exact same thing. I would cross it, step, bringing that foot here, okay? So we broke it down to go back and forth. We're going to go very slowly here. I'm going to talk you through each step. So we're going to have the ball again with straight up, okay? Going right side first. So we're going to step, cross, right foot comes in. Now we're going to step left, cross, left foot comes in, right foot goes out. Let's do it one more time here. So now we're going to cross, in, out, cross, in, out. So now we want to be able to speed it up and really get into our true melody. Again, our feet are on a string. So what that means is that outside foot has to come in, right? The foot that we step with has to come in first before the opposite foot goes out here, okay? So we will put it all together slowly. We're going to be able to work it up and get to this where we go continuous step cross here. So I'm going to start going to the right side. Step, cross, in, out. In, out. In, out. Now notice as I went in and out that time, right, I got both feet off the floor. That's how we want to be able to create the melody. So again, we started here very slowly, building up, getting the rhythm. Now we want to be able to make it faster. Out. Both feet leaving the ground. In, out. Again, both feet leaving the ground. In, out. In, out. Okay? So now let's try to put it together. Create some consistency going side to side here. So we're going to start again going to our right side. Okay, we ready? Let's go. Good, let's get a few more. Last time, both ways. Good, okay? All right, so now we've got that melody. That's our melody, that's our rhythm. Now we want to be able to build up from that and get even faster, get even more consistent, right? So let's try to go back and forth here, okay? Let's try to get 10 good reps. 10 good reps. If you mess up, calm yourself, back to the start. Biggest key is to remember, we want to go in, out, in, out. Our feet being on a string with one another, okay? So let's go 10 reps here. Back and forth, that'll be 5 on the right, 5 going to the left. Let's try to be as quick as we can here, all right? You ready? And let's go. Good. All right. So again, as we break down the step cross, right? If I really want to put this into action, we need my defender stepping here, making sure my defender bites here. I cross him over here, and then I'm able to explode out of that movement there. All right, so again, break it down so you're able to practice this on your own time. Remember with the step cross, we want to step, balls on the outside of our frame. We want to be able to cross, in, out. Going back to the opposite side, step, in, out here, okay? So important that our feet stay on a string with one another, right? So we need to break it down even more. You can do this. Literally, I can put my ball down to the side, step, walk it first, build yourself up, here, out, in, out, in, out. Then we get better and better. Now we start to get a little faster, in, out, with each movement. Then again, now we're able to progress up into the full and complete movement where we're able to step going side to side with that step cross. All right? All right, so I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Of course, this is your place to be each and every Friday night. Beginner class will be next week, so make sure you guys tune in for that. Until next time, continue to follow us on social media. I'm out. Peace.